This video I'm not gonna edit so much. I wanted to post this video for today because I think it's very important. How to evaluate yourself is the first step to develop yourself. Without evaluating yourself correctly, you will not be able to develop yourself. So how can we evaluate ourselves? How can we really know ourselves? This is the main question. So I broke it down into four ways or four ways to ask yourself to get close to the answer and be able to evaluate yourself the correct way. Who, what, where, and why. Who do I like? What do I like to do? And what do I do on a daily basis? Where I want to go in this life, what direction I want to aim to go to, and why I like the things that I like, and why I like the people I like, and why I want to go towards this direction in life. Think about these things before you evaluate yourself. I will talk about the main things that you should consider if you want to evaluate yourself and you want to improve yourself. So the first thing I want to talk about is continuous monitoring and observation of yourself. What I mean by that is you monitor yourself, you observe yourself. How can you observe yourself in a better way? How can you really know yourself, and how can you detect your feelings and your triggers? And you can do that through one magical thing. That magical thing is writing. Writing is very, very, very important. I cannot stress, guys, how important is writing. There's two types of writing. There is writing in general, like writing your feelings, writing in situations that you went through, or basically just putting your thought down into a piece of paper. The second type is observing your writing. You look at what you wrote yesterday, few days ago, and you tell yourself, what difference did I make, or how this is different from today. So you kind of like observe and you compare yourself in the previous writing and your current situation, and you will get an insight about your improvements, what areas you need to improve still, is you still having problems in this area. So it will give you awareness of what is the improvements that you made and what you need to work on more in the future. Also, I want to talk about something very important, which is called intentional experimenting. You all heard about people that advocate to follow your passion, experiment with new things. I find there's a big problem with this philosophy. Nothing wrong with having a passion and you trying to pursue it, but pursuing your passion in unintentional way is very problematic. I'll tell you why. Think of an example of someone going on a trip, okay? And during this trip, you're gonna pass by a desert, okay? You're gonna pass by a desert, and you need to prepare your food supply and your water supply and everything you're gonna take with you during this trip. Imagine you decided to go and you carried your food, your water, everything you need, and suddenly you depleted all your food and water supply. And you didn't even go halfway during your trip and you're stuck in the desert. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be stuck. You're gonna stop, and sadly you may die because you don't have the supply of food and water that will make you survive and continue your journey. So same thing with motivation, with excitement in the beginning. Initial excitement when you have an idea and you're so excited about it and you're so motivated. Let me try it, let me pursue it. Or perhaps you have certain things that you like and you're just passionate about it, and let me do it, and you're so motivated to try it. But life is not like that. Sadly, life is not like that. Life is not no matter how we think about life, no matter if we plan ahead and we anticipate what will happen, there is certain situations that will happen in life that basically outside of our control. So the best thing to do is we should not rely on motivation, we should not rely on our feeling, our excitement, rather than we should intentionally experiment with things that we think we may be successful in or we want to get some experience in. So as I mentioned before, it's very good to have passions and have things that you want to pursue, but be careful. Don't blindly follow your passion or blindly follow what excites you or what you want to pursue in life. Have an intentional reason why you're trying this thing out, and also have a plan, have a goal and have an outcome. Have a goal and have an outcome. If you want to do anything, if you want to pursue something, just have a goal and have an outcome. They say when you invest in stocks or something, they say have an exit plan. Exit plan, basically when you invest in any stock or basically any investment, you have to understand when you're gonna eventually exit your investment. So you cannot just leave your investment for forever. You have to have a plan. Okay, this is for 5 year, 10 year. I'm gonna be putting X amount of money every single month or whatever, and then I'm gonna be taking X amount of money if I won or if I did some X return on my investment, or if I lost some money, I'm gonna actually take some money out to be safe, and I don't want to lose a lot of money. So it's the same analogy. I want to talk about friends too. Look at friends you have. Look at your friends. Your friends are your mirror. Your friends are your mirror. Tell me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. So it's very simple. If you want to evaluate yourself, look at your friends first. Look at who you hang out with. Look at who do you spend most of your time with. And I'll tell you, this is really who you are. It could be not 100%, but mostly you're going to be very close to your friends. Because we as human beings, we get influenced by who we spend most of our time with. So it's very important to choose wisely and choose who you spend your time with. This is an advice for myself first too. I want to advise myself to spend my time with people who will improve me, will enable me to grow, rather than people who take me down and hinders my ability to grow. I want to finish this video with something very important. Long experience is what will teach you how to evaluate yourself. So don't be stressed to find out who you really are and understand every single thing about yourself. You're still young, you will be learning, you will be growing. It's a journey. But the most important step is to take action, to understand that you have to take only small steps to improve yourself. So if you can implement some things that I mentioned in the video, implement like choosing wiser friends, it's choosing better friends, choosing better people to hang out with, how to monitor yourself. The steps that I mentioned, writing, all these steps that I mentioned in this video, if you can implement few of them, you'll be taking small steps toward achieving great result. I hope you liked the video, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.